Hello friends, today I'm going to share about my experience of growing the beautiful ornamental flowering plant which is known with multiple names. Some of it are Rangoon Creeper, Chinese honeysuckle, Madhumalti, or even a Burma Creeper. So you must have seen the thing, it's a beautiful flowering plant. So before we move forward, I welcome you to my channel Gardening for All. Look forward for your love and support. Well, this plant is can be grown on the land as well as can be grown on the pot. On someone a balcony like mine, it does not have a terrace, but yes, in the balcony ledge we can able to grow this plant in a pot. And this flowering of this plant is beautiful. As you can see, this starts with the white, then it turns to pink, and then the red, and it basically blooms in a cluster. So that gives a beautiful view. Simultaneously, the shape of the flower is in a tubular shape, and it has a very sweet fragrance which basically increases more in the night. So it's a beautiful flowering plant. You must keep in your balcony if it is possible, or in terrace, or in garden. And well, we'll talk about the water, the soil, the fertilizer, and the sunlight about this plant. And I'm going to share my experience that how I've been grown this plant. So when I purchased this plant around 2 months back, so what I did is I allowed the plant to settle down. You can see a beautiful bunch of flowers. Well, just to continue where I was, in 2 months of time, it allowed 15 days to get the plant settled down, start new leaves started coming, and then I trimmed the plant, because that basically helps us to grow a new branches and a more flowering. So this is something, this plant is there in my parking area. The one is in the ground, which is very easy to maintain, but when we do it in a pot, definitely we need a lot of care, and that's what I did. First I grown in my ground, and then I basically start planting it in a pot. So yeah, this is the one. So this is in 14-inch pot. And when we talk about plant watering, again, this is a tropical plant, so obviously needs hot and humid weather, but again, it does not mean that we need a lot of watering. So the soil basically need to dry between two water. It should not be soggy, otherwise the root rotting may happen. And again, as you can see, yeah, there's a very light soil, and that is only possible when you have a kind of thumb rule of soil composition, like 50% of garden soil, 25% sand or coco peat, whatever you have, and 25% of compost, which can be anything, cow dung compost or vermicompost, whatever is convenient and easy availability for you. So if you start the planting like that, and that's what I did. So we'll look forward that you must subscribe my challenge and help me to keep growing and keep sharing my experience. Well, so when the plant started having a new kind of leaves and also, what I did, I told you I've just trimmed it to have a better control and better care for this plant. And then I used the organic fertilizer initially to get the better bloom, and to get the better base prepared. And that's what I did is around 5 spoon of each components like compost, mustard cake, horn meal, and bone meal. I put it around the rim of the plant. This is the aerial view, just to mesmerize the overall plant look. I have taken it from my terrace. Well, to continue with the fertilization, so initially I did a organic base, and when the I've seen a lot of new kind of branches started developing, and then I understood now plant is getting ready towards flowering, and then I moved. After 15 days, I started putting monopotassium phosphate. This is what I've used, but you can even use NPK 10-26-26, and 2 spoon each in 14-inch pot. They'll be ideally good. And every 15 days we can put that. But this combination of compost, one which I told you in the beginning, that you can continue in every month once, because we'll be keep trimming this plant to maintain it bushy, and then only we can get more lot of flowers. As you can see, there are a bunch of flowers even a down. It has gives you a beautiful view. Even a sunlight, it needs a good amount of sunlight, and it's pretty hardy plant, so it can grow very easily. So with all this small care and my experience, I hope you can able to enjoy this plant at your garden or your balcony. And this is the glimpse of my balcony, which I just created artificial garden in my with help of actual plants. I've created artificial look at my garden view at my balcony. So hope you like my video. Look forward for your support, like and keep sharing with your near and dear one. Thank you for watching.